Okay, hey guys, this is Playful Pixel, and I'm doing a blind let's play of Long Live the Queen. A friend recommended this to me, said I'd love it. Can't really tell from the title page if I'm gonna like it or not, so here we go. Jocelyn Kane-Dowager, Duke of Carloris. Have you figured out I'm slightly dyslexic yet? We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. ... I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year and prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly, and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what Mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. Aww. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things, this is boring. Oh, if something depends on you, sigh. We're here to guide you, and maids are waiting, and thingy, and welcome, Long Live the Queen. This is your first time playing. You should read the brief tutorial. I don't like tutorials. You'll be controlling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova. She tries to prepare your coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. The skills she learns will provide different choices. In the ongoing plot, learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. Oh. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. I think I've seen this game before somewhere. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. Oh, I gotta take care of a depressed kid? This sucks. Oh shit, what's this? Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed. But her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her stronger emotion will then be afraid. Oh, okay. Alright, this isn't quite as complex as I thought it was at first. Maybe. I don't know. These current movement affects her abilities to learn, and it will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the screen. Oh dear God. Why so much at once? Skills are broken into 4 main categories. Social, physical, mystical. Some magic, yeah! Inside these categories are skill set groups. 3 related skills. Start at 0 in all skills every week. It's boring, boring, boring. Boring, 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 boring. Boring, 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 boring. Boring, 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 boring. I don't want to read this. I don't like reading. Alright, I'm skipping this. Learn as you go. Right? Right? This might be a mistake. Alright, classes breakdown. Morning and evening classes. Okay, so I choose the classes. Oh, I see. Morning class categories. So I choose, alright, good to know. Choose a class option for both morning and evening classes. Click the done button. As you play through this story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These tell you what's happening beyond the scenes. Cheerful, depressed. They canceled out. History failed. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. Okay. There is some option being missed because she does point skills feedback. It's very helpful. I don't think I like this game. Alright. I just forgot everything I learned. That looks... The clock. I'm looking at the clock. Okay. I like the clock. It reminds me of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. What do I do? Skills. Let's go to skills. I don't like this page. Mood. Just depressed. Outfit. Oh, I don't have any outfits. Classes. Morning classes. Morning classes. Animal handling. Sure. Wait, expression. Okay. Drawing, painting, arranging flowers, dressing well. Skill with music. Singing, conversation. Public speaking is always important. And court manners. So, can I choose that for today? Is that all I do? I keep forgetting to set my video timer. Alright. Classes log. The game will... Oh, okay, that's how I save. I'm sorry guys, I'm shivering a little bit. It got cold all of a sudden. Okay. So I chose my classes and done. I'm done. Okay. Week 1, morning. You are too depressed to focus properly on this subject. You are too okay, so I failed miserably. What's all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousin and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi. Oh, I gotta do voices. Oh, no. No, I'm not doing voices. I can't. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Mommy said we'll be here all month. Oh, she's cheerful now. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. Now that you finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Oh! Talk to your father. Attend court makes you depressed. Explore castle makes you lonely and afraid. Visit tomb makes you depressed and afraid. Attend service makes you less depressed. Visit dungeons, no effect. Yielding, lonely, but cheerful. Walk through the garden makes you lonely and cheerful. Oh, wait. Okay, so I see plus cheerful, but minus depressed. What's the... Okay. I don't understand. Well, let's attend the service. You attend the service in the castle road, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Alright, so that means... Okay, so yeah, she's less depressed. Current mood is afraid, so she's scared. I have no skills. I guess just more classes. Horses, riding, grooming, training, hunting. I want to train a fucking falcon. And faith. Attaining your own inner peace. Nature. Magical history of Nova. I'm gonna do meditation. See if maybe that cheers her up. You visit the Muse and learn about different kinds of trainable birds, their preferred nesting sites, behavior, and food, and I can't stop shivering. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to relax and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? Juliana, I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. Oh, I am Lumen, as was she, and like every Lumen, I am willing to give my life and necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years, and I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elida, your mother trusts me, and I have much to teach you. Well, my dad's angry at her. She has blue hair. I don't want her to make me mad. I don't want her to, affect my moodlets or nothing. Who are you, lady? I need more info. I'll let her say. I want to hear what she has to say. She states, I am willful, as you wish. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Willful but lonely. Lonely but cheerful. Willful and angry. Afraid. Makes you less afraid. Depressed and afraid. Lonely and afraid. Yielding, depressed, and pressured. I'll talk to my dad. Dad, what really happened to Mom? She was a Lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve, to defend her domain, but she insisted on... You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually, her heart just stopped. Aw, that's sad. You can magic yourself to death? I don't want to magic myself to death. That's why I don't want you involved with it. Alright, well, too bad. I'm gonna magic the shit out of this. Did that make me afraid? I'm willful. Oh, my current mood's still... Alright, so let's do conversation, public speaking, and court manners. So that seems good, right? Done. You practice tongue-twisting sentences. I'd be bad at this. Tongue-twisting sentences of syllables to improve your enunciation. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. He loves me. He loves me now. Lada, do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with the flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursula rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. What? No, not at you. At your feet? Princess, don't move! You look down where her sword is pointing. There is a snake in the grass! Oh dear. You can't help it. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside. The snake's fangs Lottie! Too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What was going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get an herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone else to keep her safe. I'm sorry. She just stomped it. I don't feel good. Of course not. We will be returning home to Merva immediately. Ah, your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? Oh, it's dramatic music. Shut up. I don't know. Now that I've finished. Attend service. What's my mood? Thought that was supposed to make me less. Oh yeah. I just get almost bit by a snake. Well then, I should do animal handling. Composure. That should help. Confident command. That should make me less of a pansy. You are too afraid to focus properly. You are too afraid to focus. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Amri and Zahar and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty though. It seems we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. Her mother says she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Maybe she had a guardian angel. Yay! Is there... I'm gonna play with my toys. Holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Alright, so what's that make my mood? Still afraid, and yeah, it did. It did. Okay. Alright. So basically, there's nothing I can do to positively affect my emotions. Expression. Drawing, painting, dressing well, skill with music, singing beautifully, flattery, and presence. Sure, yeah, that works. You learned it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. You suck. You practice wearing royal regalia and looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. Queen of the blood. One of the maids approaches you for your attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. We have a Duke of Sedna? No, my lady. The Duchy of Sedna is Talassi. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences with the death of. Deeply regret. Best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Oh. It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People would think it meant something. Don't wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. Ooh, pretty. Not really. Looks melted. She holds out her hands. Lights flicker from above her bosom. And then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. Mystical. You reach out to touch it and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Am I still afraid? Yeah, that changed nothing. What? Wait a second. Yeah, that changed nothing, I don't think. Classes. Well, apparently I need some foreign affairs. And where'd that lore go? Lore. That'll do it. You study the relationships of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in the recent years, except for the problems with Lixion to the south. Or is that an L or an I? Either it's a lowercase L or a capital I. I'm gonna say Ixion. To the south, however, trouble may be brewing in the Piraeus as well. Yeah, I think that's an I. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. Alright, so as you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction as to not to disturb them. At that moment, you know something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was it a servant, a thief, or an assassin? Call the guards! Guards! However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area beyond the pylons, there's no sign of any intruder. You wonder if you are only imagining it. Talk to my dad. Dad, what happened to Lance? It's a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine! Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want it to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now, you're still a child. Well then. I'm still afraid, huh? I need to fix that. Classes! History. Foreign intelligence. Sure, yeah, let's go with that. You read the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire spanning the length of western coast as well as an island territories. Your influence has waned. You are too afraid to focus properly on What? Oh, because someone jumped the fence. You are walking up the stairs. A maid comes running down, holding a powering pile of linen. Before you can react, she barrels into you, sending you and the sheets flying. Oh, my lady, I'm so sorry. I couldn't read that. How dare you? What do you think you're doing? I'll have you flogged for this. Yes, my lady. Oh, cheerful but lonely, depressed and afraid, lonely and afraid, vision dungeons no effect, yielding, depressed and pressured. Father says I can't have the quest rolling, queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. The world is filled with dangers, and you will need the power of Illumin to fight them. You can't begin training until you've bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? Crystal is properly held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. What drastic action? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. Still afraid, huh? Classes. Conversation. Composure. Elegance. Presence. Elegance and composure. I'm just picking randomly. You are too depressed. You practice deep breathing exercises, learning to maintain a sense of inner calm. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, there's no picture. I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 100 metal and factory mold. With this system, I'll be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know how much about factories or trade. Would it really be worthwhile? We're not in... Oh, you didn't give me an option. So should I go to the treasury? Yeah, sure. Failed. You try to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. And now I'm angry. I need to be more cheerful. It's better be angry or afraid. I gotta keep that down, and I need to get cheerful up. Should I be more pressured? I don't know. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, well, conversation. Flattery. And court manners. Look at that puffy face. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. With the little puffy face. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. Foreign affairs fair. I know there's been some problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. I guess they're occupying Southern Marie? Military field. I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. There must be a peaceful way to solve this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to come to some arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. If I might say so, you're looking particularly lovely this day. I hope you will think fondly of me. Is this like a suitor or something? Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. I guess that was normal back in the day, but I need to be more cheerful. I guess I'll just attend the services every time. So now what am I? Depressed. Alright. Foreign affairs. Oh, let's do world history. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them. And other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Ooh, I want to go there. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment an I'm really bad at pronunciations. Something failed. Retaliation. Troops. Still refusing to leave. A representative of Ixon is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes they have won. You have full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Humph. Let's get this over. Hey, bitch, 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 bitch. What's with the flower in your hair? Flower offends me. Novan history. Did I take world history? I did. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an pronunciation agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and we will transfer the rights to this little province. Foreign affairs success. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixion territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Foreign affairs failed. Foreign intel has failed. Surrender province. Offer him money. Offer punishment. Bluff and execute. No, I want to do a smart playthrough. Offer punishment. We appreciate that you feel wronged. One of our subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have our approval for these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish him. Your Highness! This is a fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of her actions. What manners of punishment are you? Execute. Marry someone. She will marry a Xeniv lord of your choosing. I got an achievement on Steam. Okay. I will not. You will if I say you will, or I'll take your title away. Yeah, that's what you get for wearing that flower. Her heir will be of your blood in a peaceful union that befits us both. Very well, we will accept this arrangement. Remember that my sister is not only unmarried, is not the only unmarried noblewoman in Nova. People will expect me to find a husband too. Alright, I've been at this for a while, so I'm gonna call it quits. I might not do any more of this. I haven't decided yet. I liked it better than I thought. And this is interesting, actually. I will continue playing it. But for now, Pixel out.